Do you want to know the ultimate secret? I am going to show you exactly how to get 1,000 subscribers in just 24 hours, guaranteed, instant, massive growth. Okay, let's dive into this and stop right there, because I've got to tell you something right off the bat that almost no one else is going to tell you. Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're breaking down a really fascinating playbook that completely dismantles the most common audience growth myth out there. We're going to look at why that flashy promise I literally just gave you is completely empty, and more importantly, we're going to find out what actually does work.
Section 1. The Big YouTube Lie. Unmasking the 24-hour promise.
Let's get real for a second. Maybe lower the volume a bit. We've all seen it, right? The flashy marketing, the crazy graphics promising you the moon and the stars overnight. But here is the hard truth. 99% of the channels promising you this magical 24-hour milestone, they are straight up lying to you. I mean, they are selling an absolute fantasy. It's a classic clickbait setup designed entirely to grab your attention, get your click, and that's it. It's not actually going to build your channel. So, understanding why this claim is fundamentally flawed from the ground up is absolutely crucial. That way, you can finally stop wasting your time on impossible schemes.
Which brings us right into Section 2, what the algorithm actually wants, sustainable versus fast track.
Look, unless you already have a massive following on another platform that you're just transferring over, or you somehow catch a 1 in a million random viral phenomenon, hitting 1,000 subscribers in a single day is practically impossible. Trying to force this fast track, it usually leads straight to creator burnout. Or worse, you end up resorting to spammy tactics that just lead straight to failure. The algorithm's reality is engineered to reward steady, sustainable growth over time. It's looking for consistency, not a sudden flash in the pan. But, and here is the really exciting news, just because the 24-hour rule is a lie doesn't mean rapid growth is impossible. You just have to abandon the fake shortcuts and use the correct, proven strategies.
Section 3. 5 Real Growth Hacks, your accelerated playbook. All right, now that we've cleared away the nonsense, here are 5 real, mechanical steps that actually trigger the algorithm to work in your favor. We've got external traffic, shorts, hot trends, titles and thumbnails, and engagement. Instead of chasing a total illusion, executing these 5 specific steps is what's going to create some real momentum for you. Let's break every single one of these down step by step, starting with our first strategy. Trick number 1, bring traffic from outside platforms. If you already have followers on places like Instagram or TikTok, your absolute first move should be funneling that audience directly to your new YouTube channel. Honestly, this is really the only legitimate method for instant massive growth. You aren't tricking any systems here, you're simply physically migrating an audience that already knows you, already trusts you, over to a new location. It gives your channel an immediate, super powerful jumpstart.
Moving on to trick 2, shorts. Right now, the algorithm is heavily, and I mean aggressively, pushing short-form vertical videos. Your chance of being seen by someone entirely new is infinitely higher with a short compared to a standard long-form video. The algorithm just loves these bite-sized clips to capture new audiences quickly. It really makes it your most powerful discovery tool right out of the gate.
Up next is trick 3, ride the hot trends. This one is all about agility. First, you need to find topics that are currently experiencing high search volume, like what are people actively typing into the search bar right this very second. Second, you have to react quickly to catch that wave. If a major tech company just announced a new phone or some massive pop culture drama just dropped, your video needs to be out immediately. And third, this is crucial, you must maintain high video quality while doing it. Capitalizing on active, real-time searches is a totally proven way to fast-track your visibility and get your content in front of eager eyes.
Okay, brace yourself for this next statistic. 90%. Just let that sink in for a second. 90% of a viewer's decision to click on a video relies entirely on the thumbnail and the title. Not the actual video content, not your amazing editing, and not your super expensive camera quality. Nope. 90% of the battle for viewers' attention is won or lost before they even watch a single second of your content. Crazy, right?
And this brilliantly illustrates trick 4. Craft strong titles and thumbnails. Because of that 90% rule we just talked about, you could produce an absolute masterpiece of a video, but if your packaging doesn't convert impressions into clicks, nobody will ever see it. Notice the thumbnail style for this very topic, right? Usually it's a giant number 1000 with a bold red cross or a huge question mark over it. Creating a highly clickable, curiosity-inducing visual hook is absolutely essential to your success. Mastering your packaging is quite literally everything.
Which brings us to trick 5, maximize your engagement. So you've gotten them to click using a great thumbnail, you've provided a really high-quality video based on a hot trend. Now what? Well, you need to reply instantly to every single comment that comes in. Why? Because the algorithm absolutely loves and rewards high interaction. When you reply quickly, you're signaling to the system that your content is generating an active, thriving conversation. And that prompts the algorithm to push your work out to even more people. It's a total win-win.
Section 4. The Fast Growth Truth. Grounding your goals.
Let's just take a breath and bring all of this together. Building an audience isn't magic, it's a process. And this exact quote sums it up perfectly. 1,000 subscribers in 24 hours is a slogan, not a realistic goal. The myth is fake. It's just a marketing catchphrase designed to sell you clicks. However, if you step away from those vanity metrics and actually execute the 5 tricks we just covered, from leveraging that external traffic to maximizing your comment engagement, you are going to achieve growth far faster than the average channel. You're basically trading a hollow slogan for an actual, powerful strategy.
So, the 24-hour myth is officially busted. The illusion is totally gone. But in its place, you now have a real, workable playbook. The question I want to leave you with today is actually really simple. Where will these 5 real tricks take your channel? Now that you're fully equipped with the truth and the actual tactics that the algorithm rewards, the ball is entirely in your court. What are you going to build with it?